Okay, so I'm Jim from Hypervac, and I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how the Cobraview camera system works. So first thing is we have four components. We've got a monitor, it's a little 5-inch monitor, the magnet camera, the forward skipper ball camera, and then the batteries and the charging system. So first thing off is you got the monitor. It's a 5-inch monitor, and the quick and easy way to turn it on is simply press and hold the on button. Do not press too hard because you can break it. And it's pretty simple, just turn it on. Make sure it's on channel A4. If it's not on 4, the camera system won't work. So it's important to put it on channel 4. You can flip through the toggles. If you want to use this for recording, there's a micro SD card in the side. Make sure you get a micro SD card that's 8 gigabytes or smaller. Don't get a 64 or 32, you want the smaller micro SD cards. And to record, you simply hit the one button in the middle and it records on and off. Then to play back your recordings, you slide the toggle on the right, and that'll take you into the playback mode where you can actually go in. There's a manual that comes with it that explains everything in detail and how it operates. You can also call us too if you're not sure. So that's the monitor. Basically, we're going to leave it on and turn it to channel A4. So the first camera I'm going to show you is the magnet camera. So the magnet camera, it's designed to go down so you can see the main trunk lines. So when you're skipper lining all the main ducting, you shoot your skipper lines down to your scorpion whips, whatever kind of agitation tool you use, and you drill a second 1-inch hole, and this magnetizes up and it follows the camera down. So it's very simple. To turn it on, just hit the button. That's all you got to do. And then the monitor will turn on and it'll sync automatically. That's all. You just got to turn it on and off. To operate this, there's a couple things you need to know. When you put the battery in, it uses a 18650 lithium rechargeable battery. And make sure you put the bumpy end in first. That's the positive end in. Make sure it goes into the camera. Bumpy end first. Simply screw it on, off. And just so you know, the camera LEDs we use on the magnet camera are infrared. So you won't actually see visible white light coming off. You'll see tiny little red dots in there, just like a baby monitor. And that's how it works. It is working. It will see it in the night, in the dark, dark ducting. The reason we use the infrared is because we find that they actually reflect inside the ducting a lot better than the white LED. So that's why we use the infrared there. And then you got two magnets here and a magnet on the top, and that's, you can view it this way, or you can also mount it. A lot of guys like to mount it that way with the two magnets, and then they put it down the duct like that. You can also put it in and look above your air conditioning coils and the furnace and that type of thing as well. So it's got a couple different uses, and that's the magnet camera. Okay, second camera. This is your forward skipper ball camera, okay? It's 21 feet long. It's got a polyurethane coating, so it's very, very rigid, very tough. It can take a lot of abuse. Same thing with the battery. It goes in bumpy end in first. The transmitter's right here, not down in the camera head, which is important. And just to simply turn it on, and it's got white LEDs, and we find the white LEDs work better on the 4-inch vent runs. So, and this is really only designed to clean from the vent run down to the main trunk line. It's not really designed to be used on the main trunk line, only on the main vent runs. And basically you force that down, it's got air pressure on the end. As you're blasting, you're pushing everything down, and you can follow along and see everything on the duct, see everything in the cleaning process. So, and this doesn't magically go down the venting, okay? Sometimes you gotta put on your gloves and you gotta fight with it, twist it and turn it, contort it to get it to go all the way down. The reason we don't make this longer than 21 feet is because in the past when we made them 25, 30, 35 feet, people would get it down the duct, but they wouldn't be able to get it back out. So that's why we only make them 21 feet, because you got to be able to get the thing out of the duct without ruining everything. Also, this head is actually just glued on, and the reason we glue it on and we don't mechanically connect it is because if this does get caught on a damper, it's designed to be able to pull off. If you reef on this good and hard, this ball will come apart, and you'll at least get it out of the venting. It might be damaged when you get it out, but it's an easy fix. Also, if you ever need to change the camera, which doesn't happen very often, but if you should break that sapphire, there's a little hole in the back. You can simply pop out the camera, and then we can send you a new one and it just plugs in. So it's a quick and easy fix. It only takes 5 minutes to change out. So, and as far as the batteries go, you've got your simple 18650 lithium battery. So this is a rechargeable battery. It's 3.7 volts, and then it's got a charger. You just plug it in, charge them overnight. Don't leave the batteries unattended when you're charging them. They are lithium, so make sure that you're present when you charge the batteries. Also, don't leave both these cameras on at the same time. Okay, they will operate off the same transmitter frequency, and only one will work on the monitor. The monitor will only pick up whichever's closest to it at the same time. So if you get a fuzzy picture like that, it's because it's trying to read both cameras at the same time. So make sure you only have one on at a time. So that's the basics on the Cobraview camera system. And if you do have issues or problems, you're always welcome to call. Something else to note, the cases that we use now are just cheap, basic cases. We don't have high-end, expensive cases anymore, mainly because they get beat to hell. So we just use a cheap, simple case, and we usually just get it from Walmart. So yeah, if there's any problems or questions, you can call us. My name's Jim. The toll-free number is 1-866-315-5777. Thanks.